Simplifying your life and paring down your possessions is not an easy process. It can be liberating, but it can be a little stressful sometimes because you have lots of decisions to make. So it's helpful when you just tackle one project at a time. Today, I am tackling my wardrobe, which is in a closet that is shared with my husband, but he's not here. So I'm going to tell you how I'm going to handle that. Hey friends, welcome back to the Savvy Saver Kitchen. Simplifying your life is not an easy project. It's not a one and done, and it's not something that you can do in just a couple of days. I'm finding it to be most helpful to work on one project at a time in a different area of the house. So in this video, I am working on a wardrobe, and I'm going to share some tips for getting your spouse ready to downsize their wardrobe when you're not necessarily on the same page at the same time. I'm standing in the kitchen right now, but I am about to head into the bathroom where our master closet is. We're in a really small space, and there is one major closet in the whole house. It's in the bathroom where the washer and dryer are. I absolutely love the way it's laid out, and it is super convenient because I'm not hauling laundry all over the place. However, I am sharing the closet with both my husband and partially with our son, who works in another town and comes home every other weekend. So he just keeps a few things here too. So when you look at our closet, it's a little different, but it works for us. In the last video, I was tackling the kitchen or a portion of the kitchen. And I've been able to stay on top of that. I'm happy with the way things are organized right now. I definitely have more organizing to do and some things to pare down, but I'm just doing things a little bit at a time. Today, I need to have a win. Now, I already have a really simple wardrobe. I would like for it to be probably pared down a little bit more. And one of the things that I'm struggling with is the fact that with this postmenopausal weight gain, there are several things in my closet that just are not comfortable or just will not fit me right now. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to wear those ever again. I hope I can, but I need to have some things removed because those clothes hanging in my closet that I know I can't wear are just bullying me. And I don't need that. None of us needs to walk into our closet to get dressed for the day and have clothes making fun of us. So I have some things that I am taking out that will go into a time will tell bin. If you are familiar with Dawn, the Minimal Mom, she uses that phrase a lot, or that term. When you take something that you're not sure you're going to need it or not need it, she puts it in a bin and calls it a time will tell. So you can come back to it after a period of time and see if you've missed it. If you miss it while you have it in the bin and you need it, you can take it out. But if you can set it aside and you don't go back to it and you don't miss it, then it's usually a good thing to just kind of let it go. So I'm going to put a lot of things in a time will tell bin. I have some things that just need to go for sure. And thankfully, we have a means to sell some items. We have an eBay store that is focused on men's clothes, but we do have some women's clothes, and it will be an easy addition for me to add some things to that. I know I have some shoes and probably a few dresses, maybe a couple of jackets. So several things that need to go, and I really need to get started before I lose my window of opportunity here.
So here is that combo closet. We have cubbies with some clothes for my husband and my son. My son's clothes are on the left-hand side. I have a few things hanging there with him. Then our shoes are on this door here. Then I have another shoe rack on the other door. Those are pants at the bottom. Most of the stuff on the left-hand side are mine. Pants on the right side are my husband's. Then he has a few pairs of shoes. I have a couple pair there, and he has a ton of shirts and jackets that need to be gone through. So, time to get this closet cleared out. Well, actually, I'm not clearing out the entire closet, but only my clothes and the majority of the shoes that are in the bottom of the closet, so I can get this cleaned out, get the floor clean, and everything ready to go back in that is going to stay. So just a little vacuuming, getting up. We have a struggle with Asian beetles. If you are anywhere in the South and you know what that's like, it is just nonstop from like October until about March. And also just needing to clear out these shoe racks. For some reason, they just get filled with dust, and it's just really gross. So this is the perfect opportunity to get that cleaned out as I am removing these shoes that are not going to stay. Okay, so I told you that Michael was gone, and because he's not here to make decisions for himself, here I'm showing you that I have taken all of his clothes on the hanger and flipped them backwards so that they're facing the wrong direction. This way, as he's wearing clothes throughout the year, he can see what he's wearing, he can see what he's not wearing, and hopefully this will spur him on in the direction of being able to let some things go and realize what items he actually is wearing. So like I said before, my wardrobe is really pretty minimal to begin with, but I'm just basically eliminating some things that just aren't fitting me well and actually finding out where the gaps are in my wardrobe. One of the gaps I do not have is in the arena of sweatshirts. I didn't realize I had so many and just decided to only hold on to my favorites, which means there's some good ones to put on eBay. And there are a couple that just no longer have any passion for. So I need to let those go. I'm holding on to a few solid colored t-shirts and getting rid of a lot of graphic tees that just are not ones that I wear anymore. And then a whole lot of other little small things, some scarves and things were at the bottom of this bin here. So I'm stacking up the t-shirts that I'm keeping those nice and neat. Earlier in the year, I'd gone through underwear and bras, so I didn't really need to do those today. But definitely seeing a lot of things go, and it's really liberating to feel space open up in your wardrobe area just so that you can see what you have. And like I said, see where your gaps are, see what items you really do need to be looking for. Then if you happen to be in thrift stores like we are on a regular basis for our eBay store, when you know precisely what you're looking for, you can often find really good deals, but you're not getting sucked into something that doesn't really serve your wardrobe when you don't really know what you have. So now I'm prepared and ready to go back to the thrift stores next week, and I know precisely what I'm looking for. I was really surprised this didn't take very long at all, and I have a decent set of clothes that are going to go in the time will tell bin, but definitely a lot that I just decided is not worth putting into the time will tell. I'm just going to go ahead and let those go since I don't love them.
And here is our final product. Shoes back in place, mostly. I do have a couple pairs of boots I need to add back to the bottom, but we currently have the bottom left half are my clothes. The bottom right half is Michael's. Those are his on the top, and he can start to go through those. There's a few things hanging on the top on the left that are mine, and the rest are my son's. And the cubbies are filled back in. Underwear, bras, sweats, pajamas are back in the back. You can't see that. But I am feeling good. My inventory is definitely pared down and fewer things to look at, and I'm happy with that. I'm now finished with my project for the day. I have gotten all the things back together, and I need to carry some things down in a bin for our Time Will Tell section and get some things ready to make listings for eBay. But overall, I am pleased with the progress that I've made, and I'm going to feel a whole lot better going to get dressed tomorrow morning and know that everything that's hanging in my closet is something that I can wear and I enjoy wearing. So that's it for today, friends. I am off to take care of those last few things that need to go back into the closet. If you are on your own journey of simplifying and streamlining your home, I pray that you found something a little bit inspirational or thought triggering. And if you have any other tips, feel free to add them into the comments below. I may benefit from them, or someone else who sees this might benefit from them. Before I close out this video, I would love to have you come join us on Substack, where you'll have access to the tips and tricks that I'm using in this streamlining process. Hopefully you'll find something that is helpful for you. And if you have ideas, I would love for you to be able to share it and benefit someone else. You have a blessed day, friend, and we'll catch you on the next one.